for endless hours. Watch TV. No parents nagging you to study. But do you know why my final exam holidays are my favorite? Because the time will soon come for me to buy new books for the upcoming year, which I always plan to read before the classes start. Reading books is one of my most favorite pastimes. When I read, I step into a different world altogether. I feel strong, different, and creative. Books connect to meet people who don't exist in the real world, but one that is your own creation. They open your mind to new things and are teachers for life. I was introduced to books from an early age. My mom says, though my interest in reading them was very limited, she still persisted, even when all I wanted to do was to jump around while she read to me and hardly ever sat down to read them myself. However, she persevered and over time managed to get me hooked to what was being read to me. My earliest memories of being read to was a story from the Ramayana, the story of Lord Ram. It opened my eyes to the endless wonder that we call Hindu mythology. The stories of Ram and Lakshman, the story of Kartikeya, who was born to save the Desh from the Asuras, the Mahabharata, the longest epic poem ever written, and Ganesha, who was born from the clay idol made by his mother Parvati. It opened my eyes to the fact as how a good story can keep you engaged despite other distractions around. Everyone who reads a book pictures it differently. The character that I feel looks in a certain way may not be according to your imagination. And the fact that the books give me that freedom opens my eyes to a new world each time. Initially, I absolutely enjoyed Asterix and Obelix comics. It made me wish that I too had fallen into the big cauldron of magical potion to get unlimited superhuman strength like Obelix. It also made me crave for wild boar. But I realized much later that a wild boar is a pill and I didn't want to eat that. These stories took me on such imaginary trips while the others opened my eyes to reality. It made me want to be a part of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, learn magic and not be a muggle. The books take me to a different world which exists only in my mind, and so I am never lonely when I am alone. After all, my friends from these very books are always there to keep me company. However, the lack of reading books is something that we must draw our attention to. Like my parents say, that reading is not a habit that is inborn but needs to be developed. No person is born with a love of reading. However, with time, they learn to develop that habit. My parents have up till now kept me away from social media and I am very happy without it. It is also essential to know that all these movies we love, be it Home Alone, Avengers series, Harry Potter, even animation like the Ice Age, etc. were first written by someone and then they were made into a movie. Many of us have seen the Harry Potter series. Doesn't it bother you that half of the book has not been out in the movie? When I was 4 or 5 years old, I would ask my grandparents questions on the sky. Since some of the questions I would ask would stump them, they sent me a book on the sky, and the book gave me the answer to all the questions which stumped my grandparents, which made me ask questions on the heavenly bodies in the sky. So, more books followed and they gave me the answer. Thus, I developed the habit of reading. When my grandparents would visit, they would tell me stories on Hindu mythology, but I would keep correcting them since their version of the story yours too. And don't give up. I know sometimes it feels boring, but read anything. But do read. It will surely change your life. Because books always welcome you with open arms. If you are a bookworm, well and good. If not, try to become one. Thank you.